This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Thursday, January the 9th. Starting out, soybean harvest in Mato Grosso. Finally starting to see the wheels turn just a tad bit. Not a lot out yet, 6%, not enough to give a yield trend in the country at all. We'll be watching this very closely over the next several days here. We'll see momentum build, a little bit of a drying stretch coming from Mato Grosso, so getting to get some of them soybeans out. Really, though, trade going to put a lot more attention on the safrinha planting. Already, in some parts of Brazil, safrinha planting is delayed by 3 weeks already. Going to be interesting to see how much farmers end up getting in the ground. It'd be interesting to see if we see any expansion this year. I don't think we see more safrinha acres. So even if they get planted, doesn't look like we're going to see a build in acres, but we are seeing that build in domestic demand in Brazil. Even with the same size of corn crop as last year, we easily will likely see less corn exports out of Brazil as a result. Speaking of exports, the export sales report that normally comes out today has been kicked back to tomorrow due to a day of mourning for former President Jimmy Carter. Export sales, not a lot of flash sales again. We had one on soybeans yesterday, first one in 2 weeks. A couple scattered ones on corn, but we are hearing a lot of these optional origin sales on corn, along with a lot of feed grain sales on corn. Not showing up in the reports on the flash side, but the business is there. That has given us some pretty good sales totals in the past several weeks. We'll see if it does again this week. But again, that data will come out tomorrow morning ahead of the WASD stocks report. And that is the number one thing in trade today. Final positioning will take place ahead of that tomorrow's data. We get the export sales, we get the WASD numbers, and we get the quarterly stocks. It tends to be quite a volatile report. We tend to get a pretty sizable reaction in the markets from it. A lot of information hits at once. A lot of traders have went to the sidelines ahead of that. I expect to see trade volume thin even a little bit more today, given the fact that trade closes at 1:15 Eastern time today. A lot of traders have already left. Doesn't mean we won't see a choppy session today. I just wouldn't read too much into how we close today in either direction at all.